Browns added 11 to the practice squad. So they signed Jamarcus Bradley, Sheldon Day, defensive tackle, Jordan Franks, tight end, Porter Gustin, defensive end, running back John Kelly, linebacker Elijah Lee, Javante Moffitt, a safety, JoJo Natson, a wide receiver, fullback Johnny Stanton, defensive end Curtis Weaver. All those were guys who were released. They cleared waivers. They re-signed with the Browns on the practice squad. They also signed Nick Mullins, quarterback, who was released by the Eagles, has started 16 games in the NFL in Kyle Shanahan's offensive system, very similar to the Browns. Let's welcome in Hayden Grove from the Plain Dealer and cleveland.com. So, Hayden, you are out in Berea, and I got to ask you, did you see any kickers not named Chase McLaughlin out in Berea working out?
No, I have not. I think that's a very interesting situation. I think, honestly, people are asking me, what are the Browns' holes? What's their biggest problem? And I say kicker. I think it's definitely obvious that the Browns could find their way to another kicker. I guess, again, they're 12 days out, so there's still time to find a kicker. But no, today Chase McLaughlin out there, and I think that's going to be their guy, at least in the short term, to kick the field goals for the Cleveland Browns.
The other thing that's pretty evident, Kevin Stefanski was telling the truth when he said they'd keep everybody if they could. They signed 11 of the 16 spots on the practice squad. 10 of the 11 were in training camp with the Browns. So they liked their own, and they were able to bring a number of them back.
Yeah, I mean, that's obviously something that you want to do if you're the Browns. Again, you have these guys, and the Browns used to be a team that would scour the waiver wire, and, they wouldn't have the best talents. They would look for the other teams that cut players. Now, the Browns are in a situation where they're the ones that are cutting good players, and, other teams are grabbing them. So you look at Kadero Hodge, picked up by the Lions. You look at Colby Gossett, picked up by the Falcons. And you look at Sheldrick Redwine, going to be signed to the active roster of the New York Jets. So not even a practice squad guy, to the active roster, and the Browns cut him. So I think that goes to show you how good of a position the Browns are in. And then your Browns are bringing back their own because, again, if they can, they have the opportunity to keep these guys. And, we know that injuries happen, and some of these guys are going to get opportunities. So definitely you want to keep guys who are familiar with your system, familiar with your culture, and guys who are talented and hardworking.
All right, so Greedy Williams, Grant Delpit, Troy Hill, Sione Takitaki, Michael Dunn, and J.C. Treader all held out of practice.